All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Too Easy Sports Betting. I'm Trice, Too Easy. That is Trice. Number 2 letter E letter Z on Twitter. Make sure y'all follow me on there. We're very active. I'm trying to get to 1,000 followers on Twitter. So make one, create one. If you got one, follow me and tap in. Also, I want 2,000 subs on YouTube by August the 1st. Guys, last week I had 1,600. y'all hit the fuck out of the sub button. I appreciate it. Please keep it up. The best way to support me, comment any fucking thing on the video, give it a thumbs up, and hit the subscribe button if you haven't. That's the best thing you can do. Also in the description, I have a Patreon, $5 option, $10 option. All my picks are free. It just is a little thank you for all the time and effort I put into the videos. You don't want to do it, don't do it. If you do want to do it, do it. I appreciate you either way, and the picks will always be free here. Okay, so let's review yesterday, get into some straights, some player props, some parlays, the plays I'm playing today. I'm going to get you out of here with a fucking bagger to crack these folks. Yesterday, go up 2 units again. Guys, I just continue to be ridiculously profitable doing this shit. Like, it's disgusting. And I'm not just saying that to fucking, boost my own ego. I'm genuinely profitable every fucking week. It's to the point, it's almost rare if I have a negative day. Like, I had like 2 losing days last week, and it was like weird. I might only go up a unit or 2 on like a rough day, but I'm consistently bringing in units. Again, you do not use your bankroll for parlays. Use your own money, your fun money. If you are tracking just the straights with the bankroll, it is absolutely impossible for you to be negative following me. It just is. But yesterday's review, we got the Mets missing, Nats missing, Angels under 8.5 missing, D-backs money line missing by an extreme upset. And then we had the D-backs team total over 3.5. I got this on here twice. So that's 4 losses and 1 win on straights. Now, look at the player props. We went fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 and 2 in player props. Byron Buxton hits both. Mark Canha, Corey Seager, Ezekiel Tovar, Orlando Arcia, Kevin Pillar, Travis Janowski, Paul Goldschmidt, and Marcus Simeon's the only ones who cooked us. And I think they both homered. I think. Anyways, the point is, we still go 9 wins, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 wins, 6 losses, up 3 units. This was calculated wrong. So it's still a great day, guys. Like, it's so good. That's 3 units. And like I said in my last video, guys, my units on my main bankroll is around $300. So you gotta think, like, a day like yesterday, I go up 900. If your if your unit's $10, you go up 30, But over time, as you compound and invest in this and your bankroll grows, a day like yesterday, man, you sitting back like, goddamn, let's book a flight somewhere. Shit, I made $900. Let's go do something. Like, you get to that point where it just brings in so much money, being even slightly positive on a day. Okay, so that's the goal, everybody, and you'll all get there. Just be disciplined and do not use your bankroll for parlays unless you are just a parlay better. But then you really can't afford to spend your parlay money on straights. So you need to pick a lane and stick to it and be disciplined. I use my own pocket for parlays, okay? So let's look at the slate. Let's do a review. Let's get into these straights today. We got the Cubs, James Italian and Dean Krimmer, Cubs versus Orioles. Guys, this is tough. I'd have to lean to the Orioles, but I don't want to pay $155 on them. The Cubs been kind of hard to cap lately. They've been playing some decent ball. Sometimes they win, sometimes they lose. All the good teams kind of look washed up lately, and I just don't trust any of them. The only thing I can say here is fade. I don't even have a lean for you. I guess I'd lean the Orioles, but you got to pay minus 150. I really wouldn't even lean there. I don't have a play. It's just a pure fade, okay, guys? Dodgers and the Phillies. Bobby Miller, Zach Wheeler. Guys, again, it's a fade or an under 8.5 angle. The under 8.5 because the Phillies bats have looked terrible. Like, the Phillies bats have really, really, really looked bad. And then the only other thing that we have is the Dodgers bats, who I don't trust them either, and they're versus Zach Wheeler, so I doubt they score. So I love the under 8.5 at plus 115, but shit, what if these pitchers get hit up? We've seen Zach Wheeler get hit up. I'm sure Bobby Miller can. I just don't know. It's so hard to take under when you have 2 of the biggest offensive hitting teams in the league, but at the same time, these dudes have not been hitting the ball. So this game doesn't interest me. It's just a fade angle. If you had to pick, I'd be on the under 8.5. Guardians and the Tigers. You got Ben Lively and Kenta Medea. Guys, Kenta Medea is terrible. He's so bad. He's just so bad. You have to fade him any chance you get. I'm on the Guardians money line at minus 145. I wanted to be on the first 5. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. This is wrong. I'm on the Guardians first 5 money line at minus 125. It is a phenomenal play. this is a fucking lock any day. Kenta Medea is terrible. Ben Lively's been solid. It's just a pure fade of Kenta Medea with a great offense in the Guardians. This is an easy bet. It's probably the pick of the day. This shit should be cashed. Next game, guys, we have we got the Yankees and the Rays. Y'all know how I feel about that boy Ryan Pepe Hoyt. I ain't fucking with Ryan Pepe Hoyt. I don't fuck with him at all. We not betting it. We not backing him under any scenario. I know the Yankees have sucked. I know they've been getting cooked. I know they can't buy a fucking win to save their life. I know, okay? But I'm not backing Ryan Pepe Hoyt, so I'm on the Yankees at a great price of -125. It's a lock. I mean, that you're not gonna get them for prices like that very long. And I know they've been bad, but yeah, they're gonna beat these Rays and Pepe Hoyt easily. Okay. Next we have Nationals and the Mets. And in this game, you have Jose Quintana and Jake Irvin. Fade or the Mets money line. That's where I'm at with it. I don't know what to expect. Both these teams could light it up. It could be high scoring. It could be low scoring. Either of them could win. There is absolutely no way to know how this game goes. It's a pure fade angle. Just stay away from it, in my opinion. That's where I'm at with that one. Athletics and the Red Sox. Joey Estes, Brian Bello. Guys, Joey Estes has been pitching pretty good. He really has. Athletics bats are terrible. The Red Sox have cooled off a bit and came back down to earth. Under 10.5 is fucking crazy. This is such an easy play. Or I'd be on the Athletics money line just because you're priced at +170. The Red Sox have cooled off and Joey Estes has been pitching well. But nah, under 10.5 is free. Like this, I'll be shocked if this game goes over 10 runs. I mean, I really would. It could happen the way baseball's been going. The straights are hard to cap right now. Player props are much better and much more reliable and profitable, but under 10.5, yeah, there's no question, guys. I'm all over the under 10.5 here. That's crazy. And again, just common sense sports betting, guys. Like 10.5, you take that with any team. Even I damn near would take that at Coors Stadium. So you already know, like 10.5 at a regular place, yeah, ain't no fucking way. Rockies and the Reds. Okay, guys. So Rockies and Reds. Was y'all able to see? Yeah, y'all was. Rockies and Reds, under 8.5 is where I have to be at with this, guys. You got Nick Lodolo, Cal Quantrill. Nick Lodolo is a dog. He's the Reds' ace. He's a phenomenal pitcher. He's one of my favorite pitchers to watch up there with Jack Flaherty for the Tigers. I love watching Nick Lodolo pitch. I'm left-handed, so, you know, I like the lefties, even though but Nick Lodolo is just a dog, okay? And that being said, I don't think the Rockies score a run on him. So basically, the Rockies might score 1 run this game. That means the Reds have to score 7 or 8 to cook this. Ain't no fucking way. Them Reds bats have looked bad. They're not going to score that much. I don't care if they're versus Cal Quantrill. They're not scoring. So yeah, I'm on the under 8.5 at -105. I just think it's a good play. Next, you got them Royals and them Cardinals. Michael Wacha, Andre Palante. Faded. Who knows? I mean, who seriously, who knows? These are two very even teams, like very fucking even. Could go either way. Pitching matchups similar. I don't think there's a huge advantage on either side. The only advantage I see in this game is that the Cardinals have been playing well. They've been beating people and playing good ball. Bats have been hot, so I'm sure they probably win, but I don't want to lay 120 on it in case the Royals have one of these games where they do decide to play ball. I'm just staying away from it. I think it's a fade angle, but if I had to pick, I'd be on the Cardinals. Money line at -120. I do think it's a solid bet. Again, I'm also being pretty picky. Shit, hold on. I gotta do something. I gotta lose some money over this motherfucker real quick. Hold on. Transfer this. My bad, y'all. Give me 1 second. Hold on, y'all. My bad. Sorry, life's happening. Okay. So, where the fuck was I at? I was on the Royals. Yeah, definitely a Cardinals play, but I just stay away from it. Marlins and the Astros. Guys, Ronel Blanco's a dog. He's a very good pitcher. Obviously, the Astros win. Do you want to take them by 2? I don't know. I'm not a fan of laying the run line that often. I just don't like it. And again, I'm being very picky with straights because I'm more so playing player props this week to see how much more profitable it is. Usually I was doing a bunch of straights with a few player props. This week I'm doing a few straights with a lot of player props. So I'm being picky. I would lay the run line, but I'm being picky. I don't need to. The player props are hitting at a fucking ridiculous rate and being very profitable. There's no need to force anything. But yeah, I'd be on the Astros by 2 if I had to pick. It's Trevor Rogers versus Ronel Blanco. The Astros probably blow these boys out, but the way baseball's been going, who fucking knows? Pirates and the Brewers faded. Complete fade. Everything tells you to take the Brewers with Colin Rea versus Martin Perez. The thing is, the Pirates guys, they've been fucking balling. Like these Pirates have been hitting the absolute shit out of the ball. I don't want to go against them right now. They're playing great. I can't call it. I really can't. Hell, I wouldn't even be mad if some people took the Pirates at plus 155. I really wouldn't. So who knows? If you want to lay some juice at minus 165, the Brewers do probably win, but I'm not betting against hot teams. It just doesn't sit right with me, and the Pirates are pretty hot right now. Twins and the White Sox. You got Bailey Ober and Eric Fetty. Now, the thing is, guys, Eric Fetty, he's pretty fucking good. The man can pitch. He's dealing every game. This dude has been balling lately. You can get the White Sox at plus 1.5 and minus 125. I think it's good. I don't know that the Twins score on Eric Fetty that much enough to beat him by 2. I really don't. Anytime you get plus 1.5 at a good price, you usually want to take it. Again, I'm not, because I don't need to be picky. I'm on props this week, but shit, that's a solid bet. Rangers and the Angels full fade. I have no fucking idea. Are the Angels going to wake up? Are they going to hit a bunch? Are the Rangers going to blow them out? If you want the Rangers, you got to pay minus 170. Over, under, who the hell knows? Buy 2's minus 105. There's no play, no value in this game. Just fade it. Diamondbacks and Braves. Diamondbacks let us down with a bottom of the ninth, 2 out, or top of the ninth, 2 out, 2 strike home run to tie the game and go into extras and then lose yesterday. Diamondbacks are still playing great ball. Zach Gallen is possibly their ace. Tyler Anderson probably is, but Zach Gallen's been pitching insanely well. This game could go either way. If I had to pick, I'd be on the over 7.5 at plus 100. I think that's fucking nuts because the Diamondbacks continue to score a lot. I get it. It's Chris Sale. It's Zach Gallen. They're thinking it's going to be low, but I don't see it. I think this is a high scoring game, and I think it's a battle. You can get the D-backs at plus 100, or you can get the over at plus 105. I'd be on either of these, but fade the game. There's really no way to tell what's going to happen. These are just what I think is going to be, but you really can't tell right now. Mariners and Padres. Mariners, and this is an easy bet. Another top bet of the day. Mariners minus 135, guys. That's such an easy lock. You have Logan Gilbert and Adam Mazur. Logan Gilbert is the clear pitcher advantage. Logan Gilbert is a fucking dog. I think they limit Padres to 2 runs, and I think the Mariners can score 3 or 4 tonight. I do think it's a close game, but I think the Mariners finish them off. Lastly, guys, Blue Jays and Giants. You have I can't fucking breathe and I'm sweating too much. Kikuchi out there can't fucking breathe. 3 innings in. Fucking hyperventilating, guys. He can't breathe. I need to know what's wrong with this man, bro. He can't breathe. That being said, he's trash. He's going to get yeeted. We full fade Kikuchi any chance we get. I would bet the Giants, but rather than that, let's just take the over 7.5. The Blue Jays been hitting the ball well. The Giants can score, especially versus a pitcher like Kikuchi. Over 7.5 at plus money is a no-brainer. I love that play. Got to be on it. That's where I'm at for the slate. Hope you guys enjoyed the slate review. Let's get into some fucking player props, huh? All right, so player props, guys. I got 14 of these bitches today, so bear with me. I'm going to go through them kind of quick. If you guys want a text version of my picks, join the Patreon. $5, $10. You'll get a text version of my picks every day. You can just look at them and read them and copy them. But let's go through these player props. So we got Julio Rodriguez. Guys, he had one hot game. People were like, oh my God, he's back. He's back. Guys, if you faded him under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs for 20 games, you'd have hit 85% of the time. I want to put that in perspective for you. You would be so fucking up. It's ridiculous. But yeah, 10 games, 90% hit rate. I'm on him under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Or actually, that's basis. Sorry. Ty France, under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. 90% hit rate. I'm on it. J.P. Crawford. Guys, we know these Mariners have the least producing offense in the league. They're terrible. They have good pitching, good defense, good bullpen. They can't produce offense. If they could, they'd be the best team in the league, and it wouldn't even be close. J.P. Crawford, 80% on his hits, runs, RBIs, under. Cubs, Christopher Morel, under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, 90% hit rate. Dansby Swanson, 80% hit rate, under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Byron Buxton, over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs at plus money. Look at this dude, the hottest offensive player in baseball. You're getting plus money. Crazy. But yet, Aaron Judge is negative. Like, this shit is dumb as fuck. Danny Jens. And we are on his over 1.5 bases at plus 135. So it's over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, and it's over 1.5 bases at plus 135. For some reason, they don't have it on here yet, but we are on bases as well. Please don't forget to lock the bases. I put it on Twitter too. Plus 135 over 1.5 bases, hits, runs, RBIs, over 1.5 at plus 105. Danny Jensen for the Blue Jays, continuing to fade him. He's trash. He's been cold all season. 80% hit rate over 20, 80% hit rate over 10. There's an 80% chance this fucking thing hits. We're taking it. Adam Frazier for the Royals, guys, ice cold. 85% over 20, 90% over 10. Guys, again, just put some of these props into perspective. This means if you took Adam Frazier and Byron Buxton every day on a straight for 20 days, you would have hit 85% of the time. It's fucking nuts how profitable these things are. Nuts. Mark Canha, under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, 90% hit rate. Jurgensen Profar, over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, 80% hit rate, 80% over 20. He's another one of the hottest offensive players in baseball. But he don't have the big name like Aaron Judge, so you get these great prices on him. You got to take advantage of that shit, baby. Lourdes Guerrero Jr., 75% hit rate over 20 on the over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, 80% over 10. We taking it. Novi Marte for the Reds. I don't even fucking know, bro. I'm in Cincinnati. These Reds are so trash, I don't even be following them for real. All I know is 80% hit rate over 10. We taking it. David Fry for the Guardians, under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, 80% hit rate. We taking it. 75% over 20. Dude's trash on offense. Tyler Soderstrom, 80% hit rate for the Athletics, 75% over 20. He can't hit. I'm playing every single one of these player props, guys, okay? Again, if you want text version of my picks, Patreon's $5 or $10. That's the only benefit to getting it is I put them in there every day. Okay, guys? So, next, my parlays. I play these out of my own pocket, and I am playing all of these parlays today, okay? So, let's take a look at these. I got Guardians, Yankees, Mariners, and the Giants all on money lines at plus 853. I got the Braves game over 7.5, the Blue Jays over 7.5, and the Angels game under 8.5 at plus 681. And then yesterday we lost a big nerfy at plus 987 or something like that because the Braves hit a one-run home run in the first. And that was their only fucking run for 6 innings. Like, it's just so sickening. But I'm going to try nerfy again. Cubs, Dodgers, Reds, Mariners, Royals, all on nerfies at plus 1,573 odds. Okay, guys? So that's where I'm at with my parlays today. Okay, so lastly, my actual plays for today, what I will be playing. Get into it, baby. So, Cubs and Orioles game, I got Chris Morel under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Dansby Swanson under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Did not play the Phillies game. Guardians and Tigers. Guardians money line. Mark Canha under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. David Fry under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Yankees on the money line versus the Rays. Athletics and Red Sox under 10.5 runs. Then I got Tyler Soderstrom under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Rockies and the Reds under 8.5 at minus 105. Why do I struggle with his name? Anyways, Mr. Marte for the Reds under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. And the under 8.5. Royals and Cardinals, Adam Frazier, under 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Got to be there. Twins and the White Sox, Byron Buxton, over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Byron Buxton, over 1.5 bases. D-backs and the Grays, Lourdes Guerrero Jr., over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Mariners and Padres, a lot of money in this one. We got the Mariners on the money line. Julio Rodriguez on the under 1.5 bases. Ty France under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. JB Crawford under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Jurgensen Profar over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Lastly, Blue Jays and the Giants over 7.5 at plus 100. Danny Jensen under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. In total, that makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 straights today, okay? That's where we at. That's how I'm rocking today. I love every one of these plays. The player props, it's almost impossible, even with variance, to be not profitable playing volume player props. It's almost impossible to not profit. So take that as you will, but it's what I've seen. Anyways, you guys enjoy. I will see you guys tomorrow to review. I think we're going to have a huge night today. I bet we go up. I think I go up 10 units at least today. That's just my little guess. Anyways, hope y'all enjoy. I'll see you tomorrow. Let's get out of here. Let's get this back and let's crack these folks.